Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I'm Chris.
I'm Nick.
And this week we are talking 1931's Dracula.
This is almost 100 goddamn years old.
Yeah, almost 100 years old. This might be one of the few original Universal monster movies we haven't done yet.
I mean, you get your original pantheon.
Yeah.
But Universal made a lot of horror movies.
Yeah, the original, the big ones. I think The Invisible Man
That's
is the
probably
only one we haven't
that
done.
and Phantom of the Opera, I think.
Oh,
was
yeah.
Was that Universal though?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that might be the only two of the heavy hitters that we haven't touched yet.
Yeah. Damn. But yeah, we talk about this movie. It's kind of weird in that we appreciate this movie, we like this movie, but we are also very, very, very aware of this movie's flaws.
Yeah. The legacy that it has is just eternal.
Yeah. But still a really, really enjoyable watch. It's horror homework. If you're a horror fan, you need to watch it at one point.
Yeah, it's necessary. Absolutely necessary.
But I hope you enjoy hearing us ramble on about it. Here we go, talking about Dracula on Big Dumb Monsters.
Enjoy the show.
Hello. It is a Wednesday night, folks.
Yeah.
Thursday. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Thursday. Holy shit.
Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah, we were originally going to do this on a Wednesday. Thank God it's not a fucking Wednesday. Let's kill the sound on that.
God damn, son.
Yeah. And can I just say, why did it cost me money to watch this movie?
Oh, because you were a schmuck and rented it.
Yeah.
I looked at that and went, well, I guess I'm taking it to the high seas.
Yeah, this movie is almost 100 years old. You know what? It should be $1 to rent or buy at this point.
Not $4.
Yeah. Fucking
It should be
Christ.
free everywhere.
Amazon's charging $15 to buy this movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about Dracula.
Eat
We should probably mention that.
We are talking about Dracula. This movie is so good.
Yeah, I will say I do like... This movie is very good at setting the mood.
It's It's so vibey.
Yeah. I do have gripes with Dracula, him being just he doesn't really do much in this movie other than
He shows up and he's menacing.
Skulk around bedrooms and do the Hungarian hand thing. Yeah. How do you do that with your hands?
You must be Hungarian.
Yeah. The first of what I'm going to say is probably going to be about 1,000 Ed Wood quotes tonight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Arthur, throw me that whiskey.
Oh my God! What? Which one?
I don't know.
Several whiskeys. There's
Proper 12, I guess.
Oh.
Jesus.
Proper 12's right there.
The fact that you have to shuffle a bunch of bottles to get to one is not okay.
And that there are multiple whiskeys.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Listen.
The show done well.
That's just how we roll, okay? Hey, what'd you think of the soundtrack of this movie?
It did not stand out to me other than that beginning song.
That's because there isn't one.
Yeah, okay. I'm waiting for the payoff to that.
That's really my super gripe with this movie.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to set a mood, how do you not have fucking music? But I didn't notice it. Honestly, didn't notice it.
There's a little bit of music with the intro cards. It's I don't know, the Act 2 of Swan Lake or whatever. And then there's music when they are in the theater. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's the only music in this movie.
All right. I love that these, when they show the wide shots of the wagons moving, these wagons look like they're about to fall apart.
Oh, yeah.
They were probably built that morning by, a carpenter who's been up for, 3 days straight building fucking shit.
Hey, probably that dude right there with the mustache.
Yeah.
And that dude right there with the mustache.
Yeah.
It's
who know full well that this thing is about to come apart at the seams.
Oh, fuck yeah. Man, I do wish I had that. I wish I had that mustache, though. Not gonna lie. That thing's bitching.
The fucking David Crosby, like, walrus mustache.
Hell yeah, but it swoops at the end. That's fucking nice.
So, like, a Pringles guy / David Crosby.
A little bit, yeah.
Should be serving up frosty mugs of root beer with that.
Come on, Tapper.
But no, this movie, with despite not having a soundtrack, like, really does.
It's gloomy as shit.
Yeah. The sets are like just, they really hammer home just like the oddness of everything, the weird feeling.
Yeah.
The thing I
The
noticed,
lighting is a big part of that.
yeah. Well, the thing that really stands out to me that like I've seen like bits and pieces of this movie. I want to say I saw the whole thing like back in the fucking 90s when they would show, like, for a while they would show like the original Universal monster movies on AMC on Friday nights.
Yeah.
And I watched it then. But like when you see Dracula, like everything in that castle is a fucking mess. It's just cobwebs and dirt and just ruin and disheveledness.
Well, yeah, like he's got no need to clean anything.
Yeah, but then you see him and he is like impeccable.
Oh yeah.
Like he's dressed to the nines. There's not a spot of dirt on him. That shirt is whiter than white. Like every hair is in place. Like it's such a weird like, juxtaposition of like everything being just shitty and then him just looking immaculate.
Yeah. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Like I can't imagine that they went like, we're going to make the castle look like shit, but he's going to look awesome. It was probably like, we're going to make the castle look like shit because that's creepy. That's a spooky place to be.
Yeah.
And he's Dracula. He's suave. He's debonair, and we're just gonna class him up. So instead of making him a little dusty or whatever, they treated them like two separate things. The spooky castle, the spooky guy.
Yeah.
Maybe they were trying to go for the juxtaposition,
intentional or not, but I think it works. Whatever it is, like,
yeah,
to be like, this is a fucking huge red flag. Why is this dude like pristine?
Yeah,
and this place is a goddamn shithole.
I do love, like I said before, I love the way they lit everything. Everything is just like half in shadow.
I love the shot of what looks to be like a de-winged bee crawling out of a coffin, a tiny little coffin. They'll show it in a second.
The fucking possum.
Yeah.
It's because they couldn't have rats.
Oh, God damn it. Just show the fucking thing.
That's his pet bee, okay?
Yeah. Just crawling out of a tiny... Some carpenter, after he built that fucking stagecoach, is like, I gotta build a fucking bee coffin? A bee coffin? Like...
It's either that or he was half fucking hammered and went, check this out. Got these scraps. Man.
I do love when he first shows up, where he's just kind of like, is just standing there all of a sudden.
This whole thing is, I think, my favorite Sisters of Mercy music video. Look at it.
They really like hammer home that like Dracula is the driver of the carriage.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be kind of a mystery, and there is zero mystery.
Yeah, like nope, that's Bela Lugosi driving the carriage.
Like, what the fuck is on your face? They could have put a mask on him, like, to cover it up.
Yeah, like it was like they did in the '90s one. Like he had the bird mask almost. Like
yeah. They throw a fucking fake beard on him or something. No.
Yeah, you can't come up with a disguise. Seriously, dude.
Hat. Yeah. Hat is disguise. Fuck that. That's Clark Kent level bad disguise. The fucking stare. Like, it's so effective most of the time, but other times he looks just like he has to shit. Like, I know that my phone has seen me make that face. Yeah.
Fucking, it's gonna drop a huge Hungarian load, like, Fucking
Dungarian, you mean?
Oh man. I do like this movie, but like I said, it really irked me that Dracula really doesn't do anything. Like, he turns into a rubber bat every now and again.
Those drove me crazy.
Yeah. Like I think there's one coming up right here where he's flying like right with the horses.
Maybe the one that
Yeah.
The one that really fucking irked me is later in the movie when he's the bat. After he's bitten Mina, they're like outside, and the bat is flying around, and Jonathan is like trying to like swat at it, and it's squeaking, and she's talking to it.
Also, my favorite character in the whole movie is in that scene. Fucking oh Christ, what's his name? The fucking orderly. The
guy with the shotgun.
Yeah, it's like right back again, sir. Like he's got the total Cockney accent.
Yeah.
Like,
No lie though, Renfield kills it in this movie.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
How good he is.
Yeah, he's just got that unhinged, just like fucking wide-eyed, just craziness. Like,
yeah. No, he fucking nailed it. Everybody else is very like of the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's 1931, so you expect a certain like caliber of acting.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the way
everybody's going to talk like this.
Yeah, everybody kind of talks the same way. Everybody presents themselves kind of the same way, which was just the Hollywood norm. Mm-hmm. So I get it. But you've got these outlier characters who are not doing that. They're really doing their own thing. And that's, like, his Renfield is, I'm not going to say modern, because it's not, but, like, it would have been modern as a take in, like, I don't know, the 70s. Like, he's like, 40 years ahead of where he should be.
Yeah, I can see. I
with
can
that
definitely
presentation,
see that. Like that '70s experimental film, like fucking. You know, almost like a Travis Bickle type of fucking thing, Except he's the opposite. Travis Bickle's very subdued.
He's manic.
Yeah,
his manic presentation is just killing it.
Yeah, like this. Like the whole castle is just fucking dirt floor, like cobwebs.
Look at
not a speck on this dude.
This is so fucking goth. I love it so much. Fuck. Yeah, dirt floor castle.
Yeah.
And I do have gripes with this movie. Like, Dracula being pretty much just like, if he's not on screen being just like sinister Hungarian, he's just like wallpaper.
Yeah.
Like, he's just not really doing anything. I guess he's trying to be as menacing as possible without interfering with the actual, like, plot development.
Yeah, I guess, but like,
but it's not really working. Like, 70% of the time, if he's not there doing the thing and being spooky guy, he's literally just fucking standing around.
Yeah. No, I get that. Like, it's like I said, he doesn't do much. See, that's cool. Where all of a sudden he's just behind the cobwebs.
Yeah.
Like, that's a cool effect. Like, what the fuck? How did that happen?
Yeah. And these long shots, like, it was filmed really, really well.
Yeah.
Like, some of my favorite shots are, like, they'll just, like, pick a skewed angle a little bit and look at Dracula. And just Bela Lugosi's facial expressions kind of carry that whole scene.
Yeah.
But there's one where Renfield is on the floor crawling toward the camera, and the camera is low and moving back, and it's almost like you're trying to get away from him.
Yeah.
It's fucking killer.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, his death scene is pretty fucking intense too, where he's just like, no, like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, I can't die with their blood on my hands. Yeah. It's intense.
Yeah. Another thing that irked me is that Dracula dies off camera. We assume he dies.
Yeah. Well, everything happens off camera.
Yeah.
Any of the vampire bites happen off camera.
Which I guess is very, like, true to the book of Dracula.
It's also of the time.
Yeah. I mean, the whole book of Dracula is like, holy Christ, you won't believe this shit that I just saw.
Yeah.
Like, it's just people writing letters back and forth to one another. Like,
yep. I unfortunately, like, never was able to finish Dracula. Like,
I love that book, man. Yeah.
I gotta try it again, but I tried to read it in high school, and it was just like super dry for me.
Yeah.
Because it really is. It's just like people writing letters back and forth.
Yeah. It's a lot of it's like real estate details and fucking,
Yeah. Well, it's like trying to
shipping
read
manifestos.
It's like trying to read Moby Dick and you realize like half of it is just whaler information. Like, okay, where does the story start? Oh, halfway through. Good. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Melville. Herman.
Yeah, gonna do a little side note here. As an English major, I got forced to read some Herman Melville, and fuck, do I hate Herman Melville? Like, no fucking joke.
Like, I think he's got the idea of the epic down, but he's just like a bland ass writer.
Yeah, exactly. There's just no fucking. I'm not here for any of this shit. Like, there's nothing here, like, for me to get into.
Yeah.
It's, like, it's naval fucking... I read Billy Budd, which is about a fucking sailor who punches his officer and, like, gets court-martialed for it. And, like, you know...
That's it, though, right?
That's it. That's the whole fucking book. Yeah.
No, The Dirty Dozen kind of did that, too, but that took, like, 5 pages.
Yeah. Same thing with Hawthorne, Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Fucking hated every goddamn word I had to read of Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Yeah. And like everybody's like first poet is like Robert Frost.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a
Nobody
fuck
likes
about Robert Frost.
Yeah. Nobody is a huge Robert Frost fan. It's the poet you're forced to, like, you know, like you said,
It's the one everybody knows
in school. Yeah.
Yeah. So you go, oh
Frost. Yeah, the Death in the Woods poem. Yeah, she rode beside me or whatever.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Don't get like we talked about this a while. This is like poetry chat now.
Poetry slam.
When Peter was here last, or this might have been on the special that we did. Not in his class. It was while he was. I was at SUNY when he was there. I wrote a paper on like I had to write an assignment, poetry assignment.
Yeah.
And like I can't write poetry for shit because I just don't like poetry. Like I don't, and it's not like, oh fuck this. Like, you know, I'm a dude. No, I don't like poetry. No, it's not that. Like I just don't connect with it. There are things I can find that I like. But like I instead of writing this poem, I wrote a 5 or 6 page paper explaining why like I just don't connect with poetry.
Yeah.
Like I need a story. I need to be told something.
I need a direct narrative.
Yeah. Like I don't want to like. It's not that I don't want to do the work, you know, but like I just don't. I need a goddamn message.
Yeah.
You know.
No, and it's totally legit because I'm mostly the same way. Like I'll find some stuff every now and then that I'm like, oh, this is really good. It's written really well. 9 times out of 10, though, like I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say, fucking Robert Blake. Check out some Robert Blake if you get the chance. Fucking
yeah.
That was like the Great Red Dragon and all that. Like,
oh
yeah.
Wasn't he the guy in Beretta who killed his wife?
Robert Blake, maybe.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. I could have totally fucked up that. Dude, I graduated college a long time ago.
Yeah. Whiskey?
I am good on that. I have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah. At 6 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
So,
I'm not dragging my ass out of bed till 7:45.
No, my alarm went off this morning at 5:15. And I went, it's overtime. I'll give it an hour.
Yeah.
And it went off at 6:15. And I went, fuck them.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, technically they can force overtime, but they're not going to.
William Blake, that's what I meant, not Robert Blake. You're right, Robert Blake did shoot his wife, and he wasn't Beretta.
Thank you.
William Blake.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, those Blake boys.
Yeah, they're all fucking white guys.
Once a Blake, always a Blake. Yeah. Even Blake Shelton. Oh, man, Dracula.
Yeah.
The brides, they really don't even fucking need to be in this movie.
They're also wallpaper. They're just there.
Yeah.
They really present like no threat to anybody in this movie.
There is a reason why certain things are the way they are in this movie. We'll get to that in the trivia section. But it doesn't follow a lot of stuff from the book for a very specific reason. Also, kind of wish this was about 10, 15 minutes longer.
It is very short. Having said that, I checked out for a bit towards the end.
Did you?
I had to actually like rewind a little bit because like the movie just ends.
Yeah.
And, like I just look the end. What the fuck?
And that's
like,
the problem. Is it needs more time to just like simmer on some shit.
Yeah.
Where it's very just like this happens and then this happens and then this happens and then we're done. Which works for some movies. It really, really does.
Yeah.
This one, you're supposed to care about. You're supposed to care about characters. You're supposed to care about Mina. You're supposed to care about Jonathan. You're supposed to empathize more with Renfield, and you do with Renfield, I think. But that was mostly because of the way he played the character.
Yeah.
But Mina and Jonathan, and even Van Helsing, like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. No, yeah, the dude who plays Van Helsing is like, he doesn't really make an impact in this movie.
No, none of them do. And it's because they don't have enough time to establish real relationships. You're just supposed to know.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work.
Oh, I love that shot.
Yeah. That's a classic.
Yeah.
They're just the lit up eyes.
Yeah.
Just fucking... It's cinema gold, baby.
Yeah.
Like, there are moments in this that are legitimately legendary. And for really good reasons.
Yeah.
But then there's the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck? I imagine, like, this is... Like, if I put myself in 1931 and I go to see this, I'm probably flabbergasted. Just visually, if nothing else.
Yeah.
But, you know, sitting here in 2023... It leaves a lot to be...
Yeah, like there's not, like I said, there's not much to Dracula really, other than like,
Yeah.
you know, him just mean mugging every now and again and arcing his hands, and then like, there's not much to the story either. It's just, you know,
Yeah, it just is.
it's again, you have to know the book to like fill in the blanks on your own, kind of.
Yeah.
You know.
And we've also been spoiled with the depictions and legacy of Dracula that we have at this point.
Yeah, we are heavily influenced by that because it's just like, it's just one of those characters that you've just always known, like Bugs Bunny, Superman, fucking like. No, I don't remember ever discovering this character. I've just always known of it. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always been there, and you know this depiction.
That shot when he's getting off the boat. Yeah.
God damn it. That guy deserved an Oscar. Like, ridiculous. Yeah, the character of Dracula is so ingrained in pop culture at this point. This depiction of it is fundamental, but I don't think a lot of people have really gone back to actually watch this. Like, not in current times, anyway.
Yeah, no, I people just, it's like, again, they just know the
You
character.
just assume, you go,
and you don't
yeah.
realize you've never actually seen the source material. Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, you've got things like, you know, Gary Oldman's fucking legendary performance as Dracula. You've got, you know, Christopher Lee in the Hammer films. Like, there are so many good versions of Dracula. There's really bad ones, too. Hey, Jerry Butler.
Fuck you, Jerry.
Yeah, you've got Nicolas Cage currently, which I did watch most of that movie and was entertained. But
it's not a bad movie.
I don't know that I'm going back to finish it.
It's been available to watch on the cock for a while, and like I just haven't gone back.
Yeah,
like I'm satisfied with what I watched. Like I don't need to go back for more. I thought he was great. Like I loved the beginning of that movie. Where it was just like it was like the old fucking Dracula with just Nick Cage in it.
Yeah,
like,
it was fun. That movie did itself a disservice by like releasing the trailers that it released.
Yeah, it was marketed completely fucking wrong.
Yeah. But like I said, I watched like 75% of it. Probably not going to go back and finish it. I don't know. I might.
Yeah.
You know, if like Shelly wants to go, hey, I want to finish that movie. I'll watch. I won't resist watching it. Probably not going to.
But it's just not on your agenda. Like, yeah.
Ooh. He looks like a fucking idiot.
Because that pause was brought to you by alcohol.
Utica Club, in fact.
Yeah. The Club.
Goddamn delicious Utica Club.
You're in at number 2. Shit.
Yeah. What? You can't have somebody outdo you? Is that what it is? It's a pride
I'm gonna
thing?
get stood up on my own fucking show.
Fuck you!
Our own show. Sorry.
I'm over here like fucking Baba Booey or some shit.
That's art.
Oh, wait, I've got something for this.
Correct, but fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I was waiting for a moment to play it, and then he said something that was perfect,
Yeah, that's
and
a
I
good
was
one.
drinking.
All right, back to Dracula.
Back to Drac.
Somebody mentioned in our comments on Instagram,
Oh, the Spanish version?
I think it was William Welker Wonderauer, possibly. Yeah, the Spanish Dracula, like which I still have yet to see, but it's apparently just as good, if not better, than this version of Dracula.
I thought about getting that one and then watching it after I was done with this, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to like taint this one. Taint. So I didn't, but I might this coming week. You
Yeah.
know, just to check it out because it does have like it's like the urban legend version of the fucking movie.
Yeah,
You know, like this is better than the original.
it's the same. It was. I mean, it's appropriate to watch it right after because it's literally how they filmed it.
Yeah, they filmed it.
As soon as they were done filming this one for the day. All right,
They filmed that same scene. Yeah.
ven aquí. You're like, you know. Accione. That's how they did it. Like,
Yep. Yep. All right. You ready to move on to trivia?
let's do some trivia.
Let's rate this movie first.
We should probably do that.
Yeah.
Let's fuck up the format and then we'll move on to trivia.
Sure.
I did get a little bored, I will say, like in the middle and like towards the end.
Uh-huh.
You know, I did have my gripes with Dracula. Like he just needs to be a little bit more menacing. But again, that's because like I'm so influenced by like Gary Oldman Dracula and like other, you know, versions of the character.
Jerry Butler.
Jerry fucking Butler. So I don't know, man. I literally like usually like I come up with a rating like this. I am like kind of like
It is
stumbling.
hard.
Yeah. Because I don't want to go low.
You
because
want to rate the legacy, don't you?
That's the other thing I'm trying to avoid. Again, like
Yeah.
trying not to be influenced again by the everything that's just again a lifetime of knowledge of this character.
Yeah.
If I'm looking,
I've got my number.
all right, if I'm looking at it as a movie for its time, fucking groundbreaking. You know, like you said, if this is 1931 and I'm sitting in a movie theater, this is like, you know, I'm like throwing popcorn at the fucking screen. I'm
Yeah.
so like crazy and excited. You know, so you know, it's a little underwhelming now. I'm gonna go with a 6 on this.
You motherfucker.
Is that where you're going?
That's exactly where I landed.
No shit.
Yeah.
Because like I'm putting it above the line of rewatchability, but again, I don't want to go way too high on the rating. Like I do love this movie. There are things to love,
Yeah.
but there are like definite flaws.
Yeah, if I'm looking at it critically,
yeah,
it's not a perfect movie.
no,
In my heart of hearts, I want to rate it like super high, but I only want to do that because of its legacy.
because
And
I love Dracula
and
like,
its longevity. Yeah, and it's classic, and it's classic for a reason. But Jesus Christ, like, give me more.
give me a little bit of action, like a
Yeah.
little bit of blood. It's a horror movie for Christ's sake.
Even
like,
if you don't want to give me blood, I can understand that. It's 1931. Movies are just the way they fucking are.
yeah,
Give me some characters I give a shit about. You know, more than the villain and the villain's henchmen.
yeah,
Like make the good guys good. Make me want them to win.
yeah.
But they don't.
I think that's what they did like so well in the '90s version. Like, you gave a shit about not only Jonathan Harker but like Seward and fucking
Yeah.
you know, fucking Quincy and like you know the whole fucking crew there.
You cared because they had personality. You knew they were the good guys. You knew Dracula, as charismatic and fucking great as he was, giant fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
In this, he's just like, bleh. You know, like whatever. He's menacing, but you're not showing me, aside from him being a vampire, and vampires are evil.
Yeah, he's just a creepy dude who shows up in bedrooms.
You're not showing me like evil.
Yeah. I do. There's like I don't think we've hit it yet. It's like where they're all sitting around like trying to figure out like what's up with Lucy, and like I think the maid is. Oh no, not the maid. The like it might have been
the
like,
nurse
is. So one of them is like, wonder what could have bitten her, and the maid's like, oh, Count Dracula, and then, like I think all of a sudden he's just standing there like.
Blah. I do hate these fucking bats, though.
The rubber bats. Yeah.
The rubber bats. They had no better way to do it, but god damn it. So yeah, I think 6 is fair. Just critically looking at the movie, it's a fucking 6.
Yeah.
Look at that Hungarian hand. Look at that fucking thing. I almost wore my Dracula shirt.
Oh no shit.
For Dracula and my man fucking Paul Rubens jacking it in heaven right now. But it wasn't clean, so.
Oh, we have
what
for that.
the?
There we go.
Don't shit on my parade. I've got one job on this stupid shit, and I'm gonna do it. Name the movie.
Oh boy. I've got one
Down
job.
Periscope,
is it?
No.
No, that
Sigourney Weaver says it. If that helps.
Oh. Is it Alien?
No. I've got one job on this stupid ship. Let me do
Sigourney Weaver, is it?
Sigourney Weaver.
It's Galaxy Quest.
Oh.
Oh,
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver's in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is absolutely. I don't know why I'm doubting myself. I know why.
I know why too.
Anyway.
Yeah. So let's move on to trivia.
Let us move on to trivia. Buddy, where are you, pal? All right, folks, before we get to the trivia segment of the podcast, we want to take a second to tell you about our friends over at Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web and topics that you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice.
That's right. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place.
You can browse articles from topics that you choose and start playing, stop scrolling, and start listening to the web.
You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Cardassians from Star Trek. It will find you the latest articles and read them to you aloud.
It gets Star Trek specific. You can get right down to it.
Yep.
They even have podcasts as well, believe it or not. You can explore trending podcasts from over 80 different countries. I will let you in on a little bit of a secret. You're going to find the Big Dumb Monsters podcast there as well. I actually have been using this. I've been using Newsly to actually listen to the podcast lately.
Have you really?
Yes, I have. Believe it or not, I have. They even have digital radio at Newsly.
You can download and use Newsly for free now at www.newsly.me and use the promo code DUMBM and you will get a 1-month free premium subscription.
So check them out. Head over to newsly.me and tell them, you know what? Tell them the Big Dumb Monster sang it.
Yeah, do the thing.
And now, back to the trivia.
Lots of trivia in this movie. Like a lot. But it's, almost 100 fucking years old, so people have had time to figure things out. All right. Among the living creatures seen in Dracula's castle in Transylvania are possums, armadillos, and an insect known as a Jerusalem cricket, which is
that's what we have.
Your little fella there. This insect was common in Southern California, which may explain its cameo in the film. The inclusion of armadillos was due to the fact that armadillos had occasionally been seen digging in graveyards, which led to the mistaken belief that they would dig their way into coffins and eat cadavers, which is metal as fuck.
Yeah. Armadillos give you leprosy. And apparently so does Florida now.
Florida has been the cause of leprosy
now,
for 50 years.
No, I was reading an article today that apparently leprosy is now like somehow endemic to Florida, and like they don't know why they just keep getting cases of leprosy.
Well, if I had to guess,
Yeah,
it's rampant drug use.
Florida. Yeah, the Florida of it all.
It's kind of a Florida situation.
Yeah. Oh,
Gross.
yeah.
Let's see here. Bela Lugosi was so eager to repeat his stage success and play Count Dracula for the film version that he agreed to a contract paying him $500 a week for 7-week shooting schedule. A paltry sum even during the days of the Depression. In fact, his salary was only 1/4 of actor David Manners, who played Jonathan Harker.
No shit.
However, this fact might be misleading. Although David Manners earned $2,000 a week, he likely didn't pocket all of that money. Manners was under contract to Warner Brothers, which had loaned out their contract player at a rate considerably higher than the performer's weekly salary. Hence, much of Manners' salary went directly to Warner Brothers, and that's why the film industry was a giant fucking trash pile.
Was.
Yeah. It's almost like people are on strike for some kind of fucking reason. Let's see here. Moving on. Dracula's castle was a painting on glass in front of the camera. The coach traveling along the road was real, but the background was not, which is one of the better matte paintings I've seen in one of these old Universal movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say it did look really cool.
It was really, really fucking good. You know that classic, like, Dracula with the glowing eyes? Want to know how they did that?
Had to do it.
Cinematographer Carl Freund achieved the effect of Dracula's hypnotic stare by aiming 2 pencil spotlights into actor Bela Lugosi's eyes. Which probably hurt his eyes, and then he had to do morphine.
Heroin,
to, you know, to get rid of the pain of his eyes.
I love that fucking orderly character.
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
Oi! I'm missing a football game for this. Like, you just hear him saying that.
Watch it, footy. You know he called it footy.
Yeah. Oh.
Mr. Van Helsing. Okay. Although it was his most famous role, Bela Lugosi played Dracula only once more on screen in the comedy Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein in 1948. However, he played a Dracula-like character in movies such as Return of the Vampire in 1943.
All right. That was in Ed Wood. Oh, no, the comedy. One of the comedy things he did was in Ed Wood.
Not one of the Abbott and Costello ones.
Yeah,
it was
no.
the like game show or talk show thing that he was on.
Yeah, it was like a laugh-in or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Where he was actually kind of supposed to be he was trying to play it straight, but they didn't realize the hamming it up was the funny part. There was no real musical soundtrack in the film because it was believed that with sound being such a recent innovation in films, the audience would not accept hearing music in a scene if there was no explanation for it being there. An example being the orchestra playing off camera when Dracula meets Mina in the theater. So there's a reason for music, so they'll have music.
Yeah.
But can you imagine how much more effective this would be with just like a low organ or some cello, like just
some moody ass music.
Just really fucking moody shit. And it didn't need to be anything like major, but just
He's fucking crackers, sir.
fucking goofy bastard. Look at the facial expressions he's making. Universal's original plan was to make a big budget adaptation of Dracula that would strictly adhere to the Bram Stoker novel. However, after the stock market crash of 1929 and the beginning of the Great Depression, Universal chose not to risk an investment on such a sprawling film. Instead, it adapted the much less expensive Hamilton Dean stage play.
Okay.
Which is why you get this.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get the character backstories. You don't get the relationships. You just...
Man, can you imagine if
You
they
get the
had
Cliff
like
Notes version.
dumped a whole bunch of money into this? Like this is a classic as it is. Like I think
Yeah.
it would have been even better. Like
Fucking A.
yeah,
And I hate to keep comparing it to Bram Stoker's Dracula, but like, how can you not?
yeah.
You know, like that is the one that is
That's our baseline
that's
Dracula.
your
like,
fucking
yeah.
note for note adaptation. Well, maybe not note for note, but like it's the closest thing to the
Close
book that
to
we've
it, yeah.
gotten. If you take this and the vibe of this and you add all that extra shit that the 90s version had, you've got a dynamite fucking movie.
Yeah.
As long as the actors can hold up their end of the bargain.
I want to say they did a black and white version of the 90s one.
I'd watch the fuck out of
Yeah, if
that.
not, they should make that a thing. Yeah.
I mean, I could always just watch it and then just turn the
it
fucking
black and white.
turn it black and white on my TV. Let's see what else we got here. Several folkloric elements often associated with Dracula are not visible in the film. At no point does Dracula display fangs.
That's true.
Also, the famous vampire bite mark on the neck is never shown, although twice characters examining victims' neck do talk about a bite mark.
Yeah, it's true. I never noticed that he doesn't have fangs.
Yeah. No, he's just normal ass dude. Unless he's got, the retractable fangs like you see in a lot of more modern things. But I don't think they described him that way in the novel. I think he just always had fangs.
Yeah, the only thing really, he changed, age and he changed forms. But yeah, I don't think he ever grew fangs, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Betty Davis, who had a contract at with Universal at the time, was considered to play the part of Mina Harker. However, Universal head Carl Lamiel Jr. didn't think too highly of her sex appeal.
All right.
You done fucked up. You done fucked up. Although he lived for 67 years after the film was released, David Manners, who played John Harker, claimed that he never watched it. Can you fucking believe that?
Seriously?
Did you not go to the premiere?
Or even just once it becomes a cultural phenomenon, maybe I should check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just dip back into my fucking past here.
Yeah.
You fucking tool. I don't know. I
Oh, I can't
don't know
watch
that I
anything
believe
on
that.
that. Yeah.
I don't know that I believe it.
It does sound a little fishy.
The film opens on Walpurgis Night. Anybody that has watched any...
Oh, pardon me.
Was it last season of The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob? They did a Walpurgis Night special.
All right.
Yeah.
Care to explain what Walpurgis Night is?
The feast of Saint Walpurga is celebrated in many European countries. According to legend, on Walpurgis Night, the witches celebrated a Sabbath and evil powers were at their strongest.
All right. Yeah, they explain that in the book because that's when there's one part in the book where they're in the carriage. It's Jonathan and the driver, and he stops because there's
the blue flames.
He sees the blue flames, which means there's some kind of witch treasure there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Playing the half-crazed Renfield would typecast Dwight Fry for the rest of his career. He would forever be associated with playing jittery, manic characters. I mean, it could be worse. You could just not get work.
Yeah.
People looked at this and went, that guy's fucking awesome at this.
Oh, I keep getting jobs where I'm the same thing.
Yeah.
Or you could just not get the jobs.
I mean, like we talked about last week, work for John C. Reilly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Bela Lugosi is clearly identifiable as the coach driver, which is odd because Renfield never recognizes him as the same person. In the original novel, the film Nosferatu, and the Spanish language version of the film, the driver's face is mostly obscured. Let's see, a couple of more facts left here. Cinematographer Karl Freund, however you pronounce that. I'm not.
Freund, I think.
Freund.
EU is Oi in German.
Freund. Oi!
Voy, who also shot Fritz Lang's Metropolis, was a pioneer of the moving camera. However, director Todd Browning preferred a static camera, which is why the few moving shots that are shown are crane shots and tracking shots for establishing purposes.
All right.
I mean, like, I have this cinematographer who is well known for pioneering this style of camera work. Fuck you, put it on a fucking tripod.
We're going to do it my way.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Asshole. The Spanish language version of the film was produced for $66,000. The English language version had a budget of $341,000.
Damn.
Now,
Well,
I have a feeling that they're taking into account all the set design, all the costumes. The costumes they probably fucking reused. So, like, did they
probably
they budget out and buy all the shit for the English version and then just kind of pay for the actors in the film?
Probably. That 66 grand went for crew and actors probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're already paid for the sets for the main movie.
Yeah.
So costume, same thing.
Like crew might have even been fucking recycled.
I doubt it, because I mean they would literally be working 24 hours a day. Like, yeah. Well, yeah.
Let's see here, and this is our last IMDb trivia fact. In addition to the Spanish language version that was produced at night on the same sets, Dracula was also produced as a silent version to appease those theaters that had not yet been wired for sound.
No shit.
Now, that one probably has a soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if you could take the soundtrack from the silent version and put it into the talkie version.
Is that a watchable thing, the silent version? Like,
I don't know, but I am intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little investigating.
Huh. I think I'd like to see that.
Yeah. But that is it for IMDb trivia.
We will move on to the better known as.
Oh, will we?
I know you. I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
Yeah, I had to. We really are like stretching the better known as this week.
Yeah.
No joke. I don't think anybody in this movie has a credit later than 1952. Yeah. There are still some known things though to mention.
I mean, when did Bela Lugosi die? Like
50s probably.
I think it was, yeah.
You know what? I didn't open Karl Freund, so let's do him. We'll start off with him. Karl Freund, he lived till 1969. Let's see. Cinematographer on 164 fucking things.
Goddamn.
On 152 episodes of I Love Lucy.
Classic.
Good Lord. 126 episodes of Our Miss Brooks. This is while he's also filming Lucy at the same time.
Yeah.
This dude is just fucking filming shit 24 hours a day.
Well, I mean, Lucy probably wasn't filming every fucking day.
Yeah, they're probably only filming like one day a week, and they had the other days rehearsal and shit.
Yeah.
Let's see, anything else? Key Largo, 1948, he was a cinematographer on. The Thin Man Goes Home.
Yeah, I don't know any of this shit.
Tortilla Flat. Balalaika.
Green Hell.
1940.
It's a good Misfits song.
All right. Tailspin, not the fun 90s Disney cartoon, but a 1939 film.
Probably based on that film.
Definitely, I think there was a talking bear in the 30s film.
Two talking bears.
I had that fucking theme song stuck in my head for like a whole day last week.
Tailspin?
Yeah.
I don't remember how it goes.
Oh, I'm not going to...
Hey, how does it go?
I don't know.
You want to hum me a few bars?
Nope.
You sure?
Murder in the Rue Morgue, 1932.
Oh, sick.
Dracula, of course, 1931. The Boudoir Diplomat, 1930.
Now, I saw I saw a directing credit for him that is very interesting to us.
Okay. These get very consonant-y. So I'm just going to move on. Because I can't pronounce whatever the fuck that is. Grobe.
Yeah.
Sensation Sprozen Squiggly.
Squiggly.
Der Tiger des Circus Farini. I can pronounce that.
Yeah.
Tiefland. So we'll move on.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to look at the directing credit. That's right.
Yeah. Just go up. All the way up.
Going up.
It was tippy top. Look at that shit right there. Directed The Mummy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he directed The Mummy, 1932. Yeah. So we've probably talked about him. Yep. Nope.
Maybe.
Nope.
I don't.
No, I mean, we probably did. I meant to hit director. And
I don't remember if we were covering directors when we did The Mummy. Maybe. Anything's possible.
Probably. Whatever. I can't find the information. We're going to move on.
It doesn't matter.
Todd Browning.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah, director of this movie. Probably best known as director of not only this, but also Freaks, 1932.
Yeah. I saw that. Where did I see that?
That was like
Proctor's?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I think
That was
so.
always like you had to know a guy who had the tape for a while, because you couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Other notable things, West of Zanzibar. Oh, he directed London After Midnight, 1927, which is unfortunately a movie lost to history, but I'm told it is very good.
Also,
or was very good.
Good goth band.
That is true. There's always rumors of people finding a
London After Midnight. That's got to be out there somewhere.
No, it's nobody has it. It's like they think they're all gone.
I'm gonna do some investigating.
All right, it's a lost movie.
Yeah. Much like Red State.
No, that's just digitally unavailable. No, this is I think a bunch of the copies burned up in a fire, like the master copies or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just gone. Anything else worth mentioning? Probably not. We're in 1919 right now, and
if anybody's watching the video, I'm not picking my nose. My nose ring is very sore. So
from picking his nose earlier when the camera wasn't on.
Hey, listen.
His first directing credit was 1915.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking crazy. The Lucky Transfer. We are going to move on to Bela Lugosi, played Dracula, of course. We have talked about Bela Lugosi before, I believe, when we did The Wolfman. But
yes,
it's fucking Bela Lugosi, and we don't really have a whole lot to talk about. So we're going to go through his...
He's in all of the Ed Wood movies.
Yeah. Plan 9 from Outer Space, 1957. Bride of the Monster, 1955. Pull the string! It's been a while since we've had a fucking Bela Lugosi quote.
Yeah. Was burned by one of these things in The Return of Shandu.
Glenn or Glenda, 1953. Bela Lugosi meets a Brooklyn gorilla,
what the fuck? That is racist.
I believe he actually meets a gorilla in that movie. Vampire Over London, 1952. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, 1948, which is not only a good horror, not only a good comedy, it's a good horror movie. Yeah. Genuinely just good movie. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. Zombies on Broadway, 1945. The Body Snatcher, 1945. You're right back there.
I just knocked this over.
The Return of the Vampire, 1943. Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, 1943. Night Monster, 1942. Sounds like an 80s hair metal band.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Ghost of Frankenstein, 1942. The Wolfman, of course, 1941. The Black Cat, 1941.
You know, the Black Cat actually has the song that everybody associates with Dracula. That's something in Fugue number 7 or some shit like that.
All right. Son of Frankenstein, 1939. He plays Igor in that movie. My nose is plugging up for the first time in a lot of episodes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, hey, welcome back.
Nice.
It's not. Let's see. The Raven, 1935. Mark of the Vampire, 1935. The Return of Shandu, 1934. The Black Cat, 1934.
Wait, was he in The Black Cat and then a different The Black Cat?
Where's the other one?
Like, okay, it was like way up. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep going.
Devil Bat.
Yeah, The Black
Black
Cat.
Cat, 1941. Oh, he's in 2 of them. All right.
What the fuck? Is one just Black Cat?
Okay, Dr.
I don't-
Vitus Vadergast. And the other one, he is Eduardo Vidos.
Okay.
Looks like an Eduardo. White Zombie, 1932. Not
Yes.
the band, the film.
Not a great movie.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it like some guy, like his...
It's voodoo zombies.
Yeah, like Bela Lugosi's like trying to resurrect his wife or something like that.
Some
Like,
shit like that, yeah.
he was in the Murders in the Rue Morgue in 1932.
It was the first time you met a gorilla.
Anything else worth mentioning?
Not in the 20s, I don't think.
Yeah, no, they also get very consonant-y in the fucking 20s.
They're very Dungarian.
Die Teufelsbanter.
Oh, Caravan of Death. Saw them open for Guar in 2002.
Der Flug der Menschheit.
I saw that movie once.
Fucking Der Flug der Menschheit 2. Ein Rausch de Milliarden. Way better. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one didn't really have like the nuance and the subtlety that the sequel had. It's just appalling.
He was in a version of the Picture of Dorian Gray in 1918.
It was back when movies were 20 minutes long.
Yeah, and his first film, 1917, Leone Leo.
Wow. 8.2.
Yeah, you know what that
Leone
is?
Leo.
9.2, Masked Ball. None of the people who've ever ranked these movies have ever seen these fucking movies.
Yeah.
They're all these like obnoxious film snobs. Like, oh, there had to have been a 10 because it was made in 1917 and all movies were great back then.
Film really died in 1917.
I don't
Like,
watch
it's-
anything made after 1935.
The corpses of World War I were still hot.
Helen Chandler, who played Mina in this movie. I think I saved her just because she's notable as Mina. There ain't shit on this.
Not a goddamn thing.
Yeah. We're,
No, nothing.
Yeah.
There's literally, I mean, the Skyhawk is a pretty.
The
bitchy
Music
title.
Master, 1927.
That sounds like a DC villain.
It is.
Really?
David, yeah.
Oh, fucking, I knew it.
David Manners, who played in this movie John Harker. Because
John?
yeah.
Hey, John.
John Harker. This dude, a lot of the people in this movie are in other like Universal Monsters movies.
Listen to the woman, John.
The woman John. He was in the Black Cat, the 1934 Black Cat. We need to specify, of course.
Yes, not to be confused with 1941's The Black Cat.
Yeah. Where are we going? He was in The Mummy in 1932.
Oh, shit.
So we might have talked about him already, but
Depends on the character.
yeah. Dracula, Kismet, Skyhawk, 1929 was his first role. Dwight Fry, who just knocked it out of the fucking park as Renfield.
Fucking A.
Let's see. He has been, well, in a bunch of other, like, fucking big movies here.
Oh, yeah, he was Fritz.
Yeah, he's in Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman in 1943. The Ghost of Frankenstein, 1942. He is in The Son of Monte Cristo, 1940. Pavlov's secretary, who would come every time Pavlov would stick his dick in her. Anyway.
What the fuck?
Pavlov's dogs would notably come every time he rang a bell. Granted, they're two different spellings and meanings of the word.
They would start drooling, you fucking dope.
Oh, whatever. Like, not come as in, like, they'd blow a load. Like, they'd come and get the fucking food, you know?
No, they would sit there and drool.
Whatever. I had a shitty psychology teacher. Sorry.
Who was your psychology teacher? Ron Jeremy? Paging Dr. Hedgehog.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Man in the Iron Mask, 1939. Son of Frankenstein, 1939. Oh, it's a fucking... This is why we don't stream on Wednesdays.
We have
folks.
fun.
Yeah.
We have fun.
We have fun here. We have fun here.
Shadow.
Shadow. Oh, 1937.
I don't think that's the...
That's definitely the Shadow. That character's been around since, like, pirate times, apparently. Nope. Apparently not.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. That character's still been around a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since fucking pirate times.
I don't know. People were on boats telling them, like...
You go to Ren Fair. I want to hear that sea shanty. You know that one about the millionaire with the mask and the giant nose and the two guns?
That character has been around, like, since, like, sailing fucking...
The Shadow.
Yeah. Not the Shadow. I'm thinking of the Phantom. Wow.
Wait, Billy Zane's the Phantom?
That character
Yeah,
is,
that
like,
one.
super fucking old. Yeah.
That
yeah.
one I'll give you.
Yeah.
It was good. Like, the Shadow had, like, nickel-plated 45s.
Yeah, no, I got them confused. I'm sorry. I am, like, full of false information this evening.
You are all fucked out.
Yeah. We're going to move on. Oh, no, there's more. He was in The Bride of Frankenstein, 1935. He's Carl. He's in The Invisible Man, 1933. Vampire Bat, 1933. Frankenstein, of course. He is Fritz,
Yeah.
1931. Also in 1931, he's in The
man.
Maltese Falcon.
That's
as well
great.
as
That's
this
a
dude
good
fucking
movie.
knocked it out of the park in 1931.
Fucking A.
Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Maltese Falcon all in 1 year. Man, that's fucking... Seeing Dracula and Frankenstein in the same year, like, that's had to have been fucking mind-blowing.
You know what I'm seeing here is IMDb has got Dracula rated at a 7.4, which is respectable. I can understand. Frankenstein?
7.8.
7.8, bitch. That's all I'm saying.
I would say, like, low for both of those, but whatever.
You rated it a fucking 6? What are you talking
In
about?
terms of, like, fucking... This is all, like, movie people. Like, they're gonna rate this all like a 10 and shit. Like, fuck you. Correct. Fuck you. I might have deleted somebody we didn't... I don't...
Who gives a
Yeah, who
fuck?
gives a rat's ass? Edward Van Sloan. He played Van Helsing in this movie.
Yeah.
He has also been in a shit ton of
Universal movies.
Universal monster movies. Yeah.
Because they probably got half his fucking paycheck in every movie.
He was in 1944 Captain America serial, the first 2 chapters, it looks like.
Holy shit.
We're going to fucking see all. I got fucked on. Again, IMDb, just show me all the credits.
Hitler's Children.
Hitler's Children.
They were a hardcore band from like
1943.
1996, right? Like,
Yeah. Is that a joke or is that real?
no, it's a joke.
All right. Because either one, totally fucking...
No, there are definitely Nazi skinhead hardcore bands. Hitler's Children might be one. But definitely not Screwdriver. Screwdriver is super racist, but, you know, they're real.
I don't recognize a single one of these things.
No, me neither.
Dracula's Daughter, that's right. He was in a bunch of these. He played Van Helsing in Dracula's Daughter, which I believe is the sequel to this movie. Well, it's definitely one of the sequels, but I think it's the one that comes right after this.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
No, it's
1936.
36. I didn't. I didn't really look into if this was an actual success when it came out.
I think it was. Might have closed it.
I don't know.
We have to subscribe to Pro to tell us that.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit.
Nope. Storyline.
I don't know. But it wasn't in the trivia. So.
Yeah. The flawed masterpiece.
You know what? I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. It is a flawed masterpiece.
We're back on to Edward Van Sloan. He was in The Mummy, also in 1932. Dr. Muller. Let's see. Frankenstein, Dr. Waldman, 1931. His first role, 1916. A movie called Slander. And our last entry here, William A. Bordway. I saved him for some sort of reason.
I don't know. But is it just me, or is it crazy to think about movies being made the same year people were being, sabered to death in France?
Yeah. He was in the original Secret Life of Walter Mitty in 1947.
I've never seen the original.
No, I did like the Ben Stiller movie.
Yeah, it was really fucking good.
Yeah. Did not expect that to be as good as it was.
I didn't know it was a remake for the longest time.
Yeah. Let's see. I think there's even another one from the 60s maybe.
Oh, really?
Don't quote me on that. I've been wrong all night long. He is in fucking Batman, 1943. It doesn't look like that's an actual movie and not one of the serials. They were showing the serials on AMC for a while on Saturday mornings.
Yeah. A Yank in Libya? That's a weird fucking title.
They died with their boots on. He's in Citizen Kane in 1941.
Only an 8.3.
Fucking all right, movie snobs.
Huh?
You know what? Let's just fucking wrap this up.
Yeah, I think.
This segment up.
Oh, Charlie Chan. He was in the Charlie Chan movie.
Charlie Chan in Reno, Charlie Chan in Treasure Island.
Yeah, these are insane titles for movies.
Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, the original Mr. Deeds movie.
Fucking going to town.
Mr. Deeds going to town.
What the fuck? The Gilded Lily? A Guar song.
All right.
Really good Guar song, by the way.
He's in Scarface in 1932.
Is it better than the fucking one from the 80s?
No, nothing is. No, it's actually not that great of a movie.
Scarface actually kind of sucks. It's weird, incestuous cocaine gangster movie.
Yeah. And that'll do it for the Better Known As. We are on to the crapshoot. Yeah, shooting crap.
Shooting the crap.
I'm so glad we were above an hour. I did not think we were going to make an hour on this. Yeah.
It's hard when the movie is just over an hour.
Yeah.
It's an hour 14.
How is the movie still playing? Oh, there's a couple of minutes left, probably.
Yeah. There's 15 minutes left of this.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Yeah, I really haven't done much since the last time we were in here.
Oh, no shit.
I mean, it's yeah.
I saw the new Turtles movie Tuesday night. Highly fucking recommend it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. If you were a fan of if you can get over certain things, if you're not butthurt because certain character is a different race or
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The art style might be a little
So what you're telling me
urban for your taste.
If you're willing to try that in a small town.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, it is it's awesome. Oh man, that's crazy.
The fucking ad on IMDb is showing the actual clip we're
The
watching
scene
right now.
and it's not like it's a static picture, they're both moving. That was insane.
It was fucking crazy. Sorry to just fucking derail the whole thing.
No, that was notable. That was weird. Yeah, no, it's hilarious. You're doing the Hungarian hand thing. it's just fucking fun. It's enjoyable. Like,
Yeah.
every dumb action figure you remember as a kid from that toy line like shows up in this movie at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
Leatherback.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So much. It's this is like the first time like in a long ass time, if not ever, that they've actually been like kids. Like, you've just
Teenagers?
Yeah, teenagers. Like,
Yeah.
you're used to them just being turtles, like,
Yeah.
just goofy ninja characters. No, they're like actual fucking like teenagers in this. Like,
Yeah.
they're like they haven't like started fighting crime yet or anything, so they're just still like learning stuff.
Yeah.
Soundtrack is banging. There is a fucking Old Dirty Bastard needle drop at one point. Yeah.
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 What song?
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy,
Oh,
shimmy,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
The voices are awesome. Fucking the voice cast is incredible. Fucking, you have like Ice Cube is the fucking villain.
What? Who's the villain?
He is Baxter Stockman's son. Superfly is his name.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Who are some of the other voices? Paul Rudd is Mondo Gecko. Yeah. The woman from What We Do in the Shadows is Wingnut.
Okay.
Rose Byrne is the voice of Leatherhead, actually.
Rose Byrne.
She is in like every Seth Rogen movie now, all of a sudden. She was Moira McTaggart in X-Men First Class. She's in Neighbors with Seth Rogen. She's his wife in that. She is... And using the front door for once. Yeah. Inside thing, folks.
Yeah. Way inside.
Yeah. She's probably one of those people, like, if you saw her, you'd know her. Like, oh,
More
her.
than likely,
Yeah. Who are some of the other voices? Seth Rogen is Bebop. John Cena is Rocksteady. Jackie Chan is Splinter.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's such a fun, enjoyable movie. Like,
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. Like, it's so good. There's a
And
scene.
that just hit theaters, right?
Yeah, they came out Wednesday.
I might take the kids to see that.
Yeah, they're gonna love it. Trust me,
Yeah.
it's so much fun. There's a
I wonder if
scene
that'll
that I
have
was
to
like
drive in.
crying laughing at.
Yeah.
You'll probably know it when you see it. It's fucking hysterical.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've kind of stayed away from Turtles stuff lately because it is so aimed at kids.
Yeah, it's
and
a
I
mixed
appreciate
bag,
that.
too when it comes to like quality.
Yeah.
Like that Nickelodeon show they did like 10 years ago was like god tier, fucking S tier, fucking quality.
Yeah.
And then like you get those shitty movies they did a couple of years back. Like,
Yeah, the ones with fucking Megan Fox. Or the one with Megan Fox.
was she in one of them? They made
The first
two of
one,
them,
I
right?
think.
Yeah.
I think it was just the one.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I black out a lot.
It might have bombed hard enough for them to only make one, but
I think that's all it was.
Yeah. I remember not liking that one at all.
I actually really enjoyed TMNT.
Which one was that one?
That was the animated one that hit theaters.
Oh, yeah. Amanda was
Like,
saying that.
yeah.
She really liked that one. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Jesus Christ.
A while. Like, Sarah
15 years
Michelle
ago?
Gellar was one of the voices in it, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Yeah.
It was like fucking 15 years ago or whatever.
Yeah. No, I feel like, I mean, aside, like, the 80s cartoon, of course, is awesome. Like, we all fucking love that. But I think, like, this one I think might be, like, again, it's too new to say it's my favorite, but it was so much fun.
I mean, it's going to be hard to top Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. Like, the fucking
I'm not
original.
even thinking about that.
Yeah. Like, even the second one.
Yeah.
I liked the third one as a kid. I look at it now and go,
I remember going to
But
see
it
that
was
one and
fun.
being like, what the fuck is this?
but you see the fucking Ninja Turtles as samurai. It's just like,
No, I think the Nickelodeon show was like my favorite iteration.
yeah.
Because it was like, it had elements of the cartoon, but also like they adapted like some of the storylines from the comics, like the one where they have to fucking like hide out at April's farm because like Leonardo gets all fucked up.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. Yeah, that one was a good one.
You know, to my shame, I suppose, I've never really read any of the comics.
Oh, dude, when I was a kid, I got them the first 4 like graphic novels at the collections. I got my parents to buy me them at Caldor.
Fucking Caldor.
Yes, this is how old it was. This is the Caldor at Crossgates Mall.
Yep.
Because it was Ninja Turtles. They didn't know what it was in the book.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, can I get this Ninja Turtles book? They're like, yeah. It was all the original comics.
Yeah, when the turtles were killing people.
Yeah. There's like boobs and yeah.
Yeah, it was a really revolutionary comic. And again, things that shouldn't have been marketed to kids wound up being marketed to kids.
Yeah.
The 80s were the fucking Wild West when you were kids.
Like, came to IP marketing.
Fucking craziness.
But yeah, no, I have them. I found them recently. They're in my cabinet over there.
Yeah.
I'd like to read them, but they're like very delicate. I don't want to fuck them
You
up.
know you're going to open one and the spine is just going to go...
Yeah.
And the glue is just going to go bye-bye. I know that I want to read Last Ronin.
That I have to. That was awesome.
And everything around that, like just visually, stunning. I know they're making a video game out of it.
I cannot wait for that game.
That statue that they made.
Yes, with the 3 ghost turtles.
Holy fucking balls, my dude.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
No, that book was awesome. It's really, really good.
Yeah. I have almost bought it like 9 fucking times. I occasionally see it at like Walmart.
Yeah.
And just like
pick it up.
You just go, not today.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah.
Do you need some of the previous like comic story, or you're good to go on that?
You just need to know that there are 4 brothers who fought the Shredder at one point.
Sick.
Yeah.
Fucking Ninja Turtles.
What else? I started watching Twisted Metal.
Yeah,
that is a lot of fun.
It's so fun. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
but it's fun.
The Sweet Tooth episode I thought was great.
Oh, there's more than one.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
The first one when
they run
into him in Vegas.
Do you think
they're gonna, I'll see you soon? Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna get Will Arnett to voice a character for one episode?
That's true.
Are you crazy? By the way, Will Arnett does the voice of Sweet Tooth. Totally different dude in the makeup. I think it's
Is it dead?
I don't know. It's dead. It just sometimes doesn't work. See, like it lit up a little bit. Playing with the TV.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie's awesome. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
What else? There's other stuff too, I think.
I've really just been coming home from work and then showering and then just going to bed lately.
No shit.
Yeah, it's been rough. Not having a good time.
Ugh.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to that being over. Also, really looking forward to going camping this weekend.
Yeah.
I need a fucking hard reset.
The mushroom risotto that you make.
Fucking risotto! Oh, I'm gonna piss myself.
Do I need to go back to the beer back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do mushrooms this weekend.
There you go.
Jealous.
I gotta get my blood
But
pressure.
that will be a hard reset.
I'm gonna get my blood pressure back down.
Yeah, I know. Anywho, what else?
I don't know. Ooh, did I watch anything this week? Anything at all? I don't think I did. I just I think the most productive thing I did this week was edit last week's episode. And
I gotta mention something about that.
oh, okay.
I just gotta clarify what we're playing on Monday. What we're putting out on Monday.
I think it's yours. This
Okay,
yeah.
we're good. Yeah,
Yours.
all right.
Yours. Yeah.
All right, yeah. because that's what's scheduled. All right, I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting something.
We always are. Every single
Yeah.
fucking time we leave the crapshoot and I'm in my car going home.
Like,
and I'm like,
fuck, I
oh
forgot.
yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to talk about that. I don't think I have anything this week though.
Let's see. We mentioned Twisted Metal.
Last week we talked about when I watched Shin Kamen Rider.
Oh yeah,
Kamen
yeah.
Rider. Did you watch that yet?
I did not. I forgot that was on Prime. I do
Oh,
want
yeah.
to see that.
Yep. It's fucking whack. They're not like bad whack. It's just fucking wacky.
Yeah. Man, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I went to the movies last week.
Yeah, you saw
I saw Turtles Tuesday, but I feel like I saw something last weekend too.
if you
Oh,
did.
Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion was good.
Oh yeah. You were telling us
talked
like
about
that's
that.
actually like a pretty good movie, right?
Yeah, it's of course getting shit on, but like it was entertaining. Fucking
Buddy at work was actually he said like Barbie is actually pretty decent movie.
I keep hearing that from people whose opinion I trust, and like
Yeah.
like fuck, now I got to see this movie. And like, and again, I'm not against it, like just because all these fucking dudes are pissed off this Barbie movie.
No, he goes, but seriously though, if you drink every time they say the word patriarchy, you'll die.
It's just it's just not.
Yeah, but that's probably part of the joke.
Yeah. Like, again, I'm not one of these fucking
But like
Ben Shapiro dudes who want
Yeah.
to like light Barbies on fire and rant about it. No, like I just
like Barbie hasn't been a symbol of feminism for 60 fucking years.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just not
Like,
my wheelhouse. Like, yeah, it's the same reason. Like, you know, your average Barbie viewer doesn't want to go see a Marvel movie. Like, it's not their wheelhouse. Like, I get
Yeah.
it. Like, I'm not gonna get offended by it. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
It's whatever.
But yeah, no, I will say I kind of want to see it.
I like it's got a really good cast, like the fucking solid cast.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I'm definitely not going to the theater to see it.
yeah, yeah. No, that's the other thing. Turtles is a Paramount movie.
Yeah.
So it'll be on the fucking app probably in like a month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I definitely want to take the kids to see it though. But outside of that, there's nothing really on my radar.
Oh yes, there is. Next week, Final Voyage of the Demeter. Yeah.
Why was I thinking that was next month?
Yeah, I was even going to propose, because we weren't going to record anything next week. Do we want to go see Voyage of the Demeter and then record something after? I'm not going anywhere.
Let me try to work some deets.
All right, I'm not going anywhere until Saturday, so Friday is on the table. Like Thursday is doable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I like where this is going.
yeah.
Mr. Gibson?
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. I really want to see that fucking movie. It looks so dope.
Yeah, I
looks so
hope
dope.
it's as good as it looks. Like, please,
Yeah.
please don't fuck this up.
Don't
Like,
fuck me.
yeah, I need this.
I need it.
Yeah, no, that's that. We could go see it next Thursday, or Friday.
Friday is probably easier for
All right,
me.
all right. I can do Friday.
Yeah.
If you're watching Thor, I won't be around for D&D next Friday if we're playing.
Want to go to the movies?
Yeah, you want to go see Final Voyage of the Demeter? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That's an open invitation to anybody that's listening to this. Want to go see Final Voyage of the Demeter?
Yeah, Big Dumb Monsters watch along Final Voyage of the Demeter. We could put deets out, fucking on the social media.
Fuck it. Turn it into a party. I don't give a fuck. Let's get drunk at the theater.
Oh yeah.
No, there's nothing quite like a movie drunk. Except for that one time I got blackout drunk I didn't get blackout drunk, but I got passed out drunk when I saw Art, what did we go see?
Either The Last Exorcism or The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
That's the one. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Yeah. You know the one with all the shaky cam?
Yeah.
I passed out in the Crossgates bathroom after throwing up.
I rubbed your back until you woke up.
That's, I hope not true.
I once vomited my brains out in the Crossgates movie theater bathroom.
Yeah.
Because I was working there at the time, and in the break room, we had a vending machine, and I got a bag of trail mix out of the vending machine.
Yeah.
Ate it. Didn't realize it expired a year before.
Oh, yeah. Who fucking eats trail mix out of the vending machine?
Oh my god, let me eat fucking, at least something that looks like fruit instead of a fucking candy bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then like I'm like back after my break, I'm back at work. I'm like, I feel fucking itchy. Like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, why are am I breaking out in hives?
Oh,
Like,
no.
I need to vomit. I can't stop vomiting. All of a sudden, like, yeah.
I'm possessed.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of being possessed, the trailers for the Exorcist TV show kind of look fucking decent.
Was it a TV show or a movie?
I think it's a show.
It
Oh,
does
maybe
look-
it's a new movie.
I think it's a movie. Yeah.
Okay.
There might be a show like coming out after, but I'm pretty sure it's previous for a movie.
Yeah.
It does look
You're
pretty
right,
good, though, yeah.
Because there was an Exorcist show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I confused myself. The new movie looks decent.
Yeah.
And Exorcist is a property that I'm very much like, leave it the fuck alone at this point. But that looks kind of good.
But, I was gonna say it's been like when was Exorcist 3? But we got those two movies in like 1 year.
That was mid 2000s.
Yeah, I worked
that was like 2000,
2005.
2006.
I worked at Hollywood Video at the time.
Yeah.
But it's still almost 20 years ago, so it's been a while. It's not like they're beating that property to death.
Don't fucking say that. The fuck is wrong with you? 2005 was like 5 years ago.
1999 was 5 years ago, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
I know.
Yeah.
I saw something that made me. Oh no, it was in the chat. It made me feel like a fucking old person. If Marty McFly went back in time now, he would go back to 1993.
Fuck that.
You're welcome.
Aw, dick.
Correct.
But fuck you.
Still waiting for the button.
Oh, fine. I thought I had delayed too long.
Yeah.
I was like, it'd be weird now.
By the way, I have it shown.
Correct. But fuck you.
Oh, you hit the right one.
But at first, I hit the choke one.
I know.
Oh,
We have fun here.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Try not to overdo it. That's all. So
Yeah.
if you set me up, it's
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, Thor actually is fine.
Huh?
He might not have been watching when we were talking. Thor, if you're still watching, if you want to go see Voyage of the Demeter next week,
Yeah.
let us know.
I thought that you were interacting with Thor because you had looked up and saw that I had shown you Thor.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Anything? We're really stretching it out at this point. Like,
Yeah. But
we're having
fuck it.
fun. We're having fun with it.
that's what the crapshoot is.
Yeah.
If you don't want to listen to us bullshit, then, whatever.
Did pick up a fucking horror themed comic this week that's on the table right there.
You did.
It's not in view of the camera right now.
There's the Predator.
Yeah, the other one's Lobo.
What did you pick up?
The Predator.
I thought that's been here.
No, I did. My cousin got that for me like a couple days ago.
He got this for you like last week.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah. Because I remember looking at them when he handed them to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We drank. Technically, last week was like 4 days ago or 5 days ago. Yeah. Because we're.
I don't need your fucking logic.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday. We're all off tonight.
Was it Beyond Sunday?
We're admitting to crimes on the air. We're giving you the names of wrong poets. Yeah.
By the way, speaking of crimes, this is probably not a crime, but going back to our antics at the Crossgates movie theater, I used to get out of a movie, Jesus Christ, it would be like midnight, past midnight. I would habitually piss in the ladies' room.
Because I worked there and I'd close and I'd have to I was always freaked out when I had to clean the ladies' room.
Yeah.
Just because
I don't belong in there.
Exactly. I don't belong in here. And I remember like one time, like I was coming out from cleaning, like my boss was just happened to be walking by, like the head manager.
Yeah.
Oh, hanging out in the ladies' room, huh? I'm like,
Yep, sniffing the seats.
yeah, no, dickhead. I'm just trying to clean up the fucking place and make sure nobody's dead in there. Like, asshole.
By the way, can we install some blue lights because these needles are getting crazy?
Yeah.
Good God. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
All right.
All
We can
right.
Give you the socials. Our website is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. If that is too many letters for you, you can also use www.bigdumbmonsters.com. If you have suggestions for the show, beer suggestions, segment suggestions, movie suggestions, whatever. You got something that you want us to know.
Just want to tell us to go fuck ourselves.
Fucking do that too.
Right, yeah.
BigDumbMonsters@gmail.com. We are on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, it's Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are on Slasher, the all horror social network, Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. It is a great resource for finding horror movies and also looking at thirst traps. So there's that. And sometimes we're on Steam. We're Big Dumb Monsters on there.
We are also on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. And can I just say, I know this thing is still new, but Jesus fucking Christ, do I have to independently enter posts into every single meta app one at a time? Like, you can't make them post to every single one at once? Why do I have to post separately to Threads? Anyway.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah. Side note, it just I know it bothers nobody but me right now, but I had to get that off my chest.
I'm sure it bothers anybody that runs social media for
what the fuck?
something.
Like, literally, like, I can already post to Facebook from Instagram. Why can't I post to Threads? We're on both of those, by the way. You can also check us out on YouTube.
Everywhere.
Yeah. On YouTube. We are at Big Dumb Monsters on YouTube. You should come check out our merch store at TeePublic. You can just search for the Big Dumb Monsters store. We're almost up to 15 designs, I think, on there.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. So
You know
stuff.
what I noticed is not on there is the Bill Paxton, Bill Pullman design.
I'll throw it up there.
Yeah.
I'll get that on there. I'm going to work on that. I think I'm going to make a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
get something.
We can do that.
We'll do that. We got that. But that's all we got tonight for this week, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Thursday. We're so thrown off.
Yeah, it's fucking weird because I know we're not going somewhere after this.
There's also the thought had crossed my mind.
Nope.
The deal breaker though is that it's trivia night and it is going to be not trivia night, karaoke night.
No, it's Tuesdays or trivia night.
Yeah, karaoke night. It is going to be packed.
Fuck that.
Yeah, no. We like our dive bars empty. Yeah.
I don't like it when there's a band there.
Like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good.
When Grace got yelled at for smoking weed in the bar. For admitting the crimes, I'm throwing everybody under the bus.
Fuck him.
And by Griggs, I mean me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who would do this?
Let's get out of here before we admit to anything else incriminating.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid. All right, so we're going to leave you with our words of wisdom. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.